I know the new Joker movie is not a film that needs a sequel. But what if we got one? And I know it's not a Joker that has to meet up with a Batman. But what if he did? What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the possibility of a Joker sequel. Now, I know in my spoiler review I said we're most likely not going to get one because Joaquin Phoenix, he's just not a guy who comes back for sequels. That's how he's rolled all through the years, and we have come to the point to where everybody wants to see it, and we're just not going to get it. And Todd Phillips has come out and said, I don't know if I have interest in a sequel. Now, there's always the possibility of we will see what happens, of course. They've not come out and said it. But we've basically been under the impression that we are not going to get anything else in this particular universe. Well, recently, Joaquin Phoenix actually didn't change his mind, but it feels and it sounds like he's changing his tune just a bit. And it sounds like now he is a lot more open to the idea of continuing Arthur Fleck's story in a sequel, whether that's a Joker sequel or whether that's another Batman movie. Probably a Joker sequel. I think this is the guy that wants to be at the forefront of a movie. Now, we could still have a Batman movie, and when I was with Chris from 3C Films, he said this, from the perspective of the Joker, say a Killing Joke going up against the Batman. I think that would be super cool. These are all completely not out of the realm of possibility, but just kind of far-fetched ideas, opinions of what a movie could be. But this film was kind of conceived as just a standalone thing for this iconic Batman villain. And even though the film obviously leaves plenty of room for a follow-up, not going to go into specific details and spoilers if you guys haven't seen the film, but if you've seen it, you know that there is a possibility for something else in this universe. Now, director Todd Phillips, he shot down the idea of a sequel, but that was, of course, before the movie dropped and broke all kinds of box office records, whether it's an R-rated top 10 finish of all time, or just the fact that it's now the highest-grossing opening weekend in October history. Both of those things are very important in terms of whether or not we get a sequel in this universe. And after all of the standalone talk, Joaquin Phoenix was actually asked if he considered Joker his quote-unquote dream role. And he basically says, you know, I wouldn't have thought about this as my dream role, but now, honestly, I can't stop thinking about it. And that's kind of how I feel about the movie. He admitted that and then said, I talked to Todd a lot about what else we might be able to do in general just to work together, but specifically if there's something else we can do with the Joker that might be interesting. So it ended up being a dream role. It's nothing that I really wanted to do prior to working on the movie. I don't know that there is more to do, but he also says me and Todd would still be shooting right now if we could, right? Because it seemed endless. The possibilities of where we can go with the character. Okay, I know it seems like an insignificant piece of news, especially it's just one interview out of the millions that he has done, and it's just a line or two that he dropped, but this is a very passionate response. This is telling me that Joaquin is considering this one of his best roles ever, and if he loves it that much, and I saw him on Jimmy Fallon talking about how much fun he had making this movie. Of course, he's going to go to a dark place. He has to bring out his inner Joker, but he also said he was laughing a lot on set. He had great chemistry, obviously, with Todd Phillips, the director. I mean, he wants to work with him again. And why not on another Joker film? Listen, this movie is getting a lot of mixed responses, but there is a large group of people, clearly, that wanted to see the film, that ended up loving the film, and I'm seeing a lot more people now rave about it than they were a week ago, and I think that's because the stigma of saying bad things about it, that has hopefully passed, and now the crowd that really enjoyed the movie, they're coming out, they're supporting it, and this is a film that, money-wise and quality-wise, in my opinion, of course, not everybody enjoyed it, I think warrants a sequel. I really do. Whether that is something that integrates Batman, and I've been saying this, and I know it's not going to happen. This is Austin's just far-fetched talk. I want to see Robert Pattinson. Arbats. That's not what the kids say. But I want to see him come in and take on an older version of the Joker. No one said the new Batman movie had to take place in 2019. You can put it a few years earlier, make this version of the Joker maybe 20-ish years older, and have those two square up against each other. It makes a lot of sense. And that is something that I think a lot of people, even those who went in wanting this to be a standalone, and hey, that was me. But after walking out of the film, I said, I love the fact that it's a standalone. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with that. But I would be more happy if we got to see more of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker and more of what this world is like, because this is one of the best versions of Gotham that I have seen. And the fact that Joaquin enjoyed playing this role as much as we enjoyed him enjoying playing this role tells me that he would actually be up for doing a sequel. Joaquin Phoenix doing a sequel. Who knew 1 week ago if you would have asked me, Austin, is Joaquin coming back? I would have said no. But his joy in the interviews talking about this character, he doesn't like doing interviews, but the joy that he has talking about the character of the Joker and the fact that I think he's going to get nominated for an Oscar, those are all encouraging signs. Things maybe telling him whether or not he should come back as this character, guys. So those are just my thoughts on the matter, but those are actual statements from Joaquin Phoenix. And like I said, it's the first time he's leaned into the fact that this character could come back. Now, Todd Phillips, we need you, pal. We need you to make some kind of statement. Everybody go on Twitter. Don't harass Todd Phillips, but let's just encourage him. Let's just tell him how much we love the movie. That way, hey, he could come back. And I know the controversy, he's probably sick of it, sick of talking about it. But if you bring in a Batman, that could solve all your problems, no? Well, I would love to see it. I think it would be awesome. Whether it's our bats or not, I just think this Joker is a character that I want to see on screen again and again and again. Like I said earlier, I haven't stopped thinking about the movie. I want to see it again, taking my wife here very soon, and we are definitely going to support this financially some more because it is a film that deserves it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, this quick little update. If you missed those quotes, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you like these newsy-style videos. Give this video a thumbs up and spread the word. There is now a possibility for the first time that we could get a sequel to this Joker movie. You guys are the best. My Gemini Man review is coming very soon, along with all of the other movies dropping this weekend, along with El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. That's going to be fun. I'll see you guys soon.